Please don't shoot the messenger, but cis queer women need to start realizing that the idea that men are inherently evil is a turf propaganda point that they have bought into and need to unlearn.
I'm not sure why people keep sending me this video thinking I'm going to be outraged and make some response video tearing this apart. This is a trans man speaking about a very specific issue within queer spaces that I am not a part of, and frankly, it's not my place to center myself in this conversation. I'm only even making this video because I think people in his comment sections are making bad faith arguments and taking his words out of context. What I'm hearing is him describe is bioessentialism, right? The idea that biology determines behavior or moral character, which is extremely turfy and transphobic, and he's absolutely right to call it out. This man lived in a body that society viewed and treated as a woman for 21 years before transitioning. He has experienced misogyny firsthand in ways that I, as a cis man, never will. When he talks about how men are inherently evil rhetoric affects him in queer spaces, that's coming from someone who has lived on both sides of this equation. This is not the same conversation as cis men claiming we're victims of misandry in some broader societal context. We're not. We live in a patriarchal system where misandry isn't a real systemic issue. But what he's describing is how bioessentialist thinking, the same thinking that TERFs use to exclude trans people, creates harm within specific communities. The difference is nuance, context, and lived experience. He's not saying men have it harder than women or the patriarchy doesn't exist. He's saying the patriarchy is the problem, not individual men's existence, which is actually a deeply feminist point. I'm getting a little off track because my main point is that we as straight cis people need to stop projecting ourselves into conversations that aren't about us. This isn't about us. This is about how TERF ideology infiltrates spaces that should be safe for all queer people. When queer spaces become hostile to trans men because of bioessentialist thinking, that's not protecting women. That's enforcing the same rigid gender roles that hurt everyone. So maybe instead of looking for validation in conversations that really aren't about us, we should listen, learn, and support our trans siblings when they speak out about their experiences.